Train meant, yo, bruh, 2 mil is dank. Nobody says 2 mil is not dank. 2 mil is dank. Thank you very much for Turkey. That's very sweet. It was absolutely colossal.
It's a net positive.
50K for somebody like you is a fucking joke, Hasan. It's a joke. Why only 50K?
There's a disagreement there. I don't think it's a joke. Okay. In order to describe this, what we need to talk about is the economic organization of economy, or the economic organization of society. Okay. And
Hasan, can I stop real quick? Can I stop real quick?
What?
I know you. Listen, I know you.
Let's talk about how we align our words with our actions.
But like to see some action.
Oh my God! You can't
and start that change.
Fucking fuck!
Unfortunately, on this issue, there's no supporting evidence of Train's point and a little bit of supporting of Hasan's counterpoints. That he's a little bit, brother. Saying, yo guys, I'm kind of a React Andy it's not a big stance, okay?
Well,
it's a little bit...
that's not what I showed. I showed you consistently a long, verifiable, documented history of like being an advocate for abolishing IP, showing you consistently that I have abolished my own IP restrictions in my own community with the own content that I personally create, shown you that like other people have criticized me for reacting to shit, showed you that I even got DMCA'd with a false DMCA claim for reacting to Gordon Ramsay, showed you a Twitter thread where I actually defended Trainwrecks being the original MasterChef React Andy.
Years after. That was the year you guys began watching it. You understand?
So
okay.
I haven't switching you guys.
Let's agree to disagree and we can move on.
Wait, what?
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm trying to.
Why can I not do that?
Bring back good parenting. I think that most of our problems I have these days, motherfucker, okay, with social media, with other things, is that people are bad parents. They suck ass, and they should not have children. There should be a ban on being dumb as fuck and having children. Sorry, I said it, man. I said it.
I think the first thing
what you're describing is something that, you know, I don't know if you know the implications of what you're saying. There some other people made that argument as well. I'm sure you didn't mean it in that way, but that is a conservative argument. You know, the ultimate conservative made that argument.
See, I thought
it's eugenics. It's eugenics. Where you're describing eugenics like dumb people shouldn't have children.
Well, no. Because listen. Listen. People said, listen. I agree with this 100%. Okay. Because I was thinking, okay, I saw some sneako video talking about cuties, which is a fucking disaster.
Possibly Miskiff himself engaged in, like it lent itself to so much. It lent itself to so much confusion in that situation that it was, I think, reasonable for someone like myself to read that, given the context, given how you know, at the time people were railing against gambling, Miskiff included. That it seemed like you were retaliating with vague accusations that were criminal. And you said blackmail was involved as well. I don't know if there was any proof ever shown of that as well. Not making any assertions on that beyond this, but I think that I'm not even excusing Miskiff or anyway. We've talked about it endlessly, but at least I think my interpretation on that was relatively charitable. However, your privately recorded phone conversations and your elation at the fact that a sexual assault victim bringing my name up in that confusion.
Don't worry. It's a escort.
Off of that hope.
Yeah. You're not selling false hope? Yeah, because you said what?
No.
That gambling is bad? Whoa, book, gambling is bad. Meanwhile, you sit there and you generate hundreds almost of millions of dollars, maybe half of that now.
I get paid for exclusivity. I don't get paid off of others losing.
Totally, dude. Totally. Exactly. Also, on top of that, I do wish you well on Kick. I really do, because I want a competitor. I want a competitor to Twitch because I think that would make the platforms overall better. But make no mistake, ironically, you started off talking about how you hated how much titty streamers or fucking hot tub streamers and the meta was awful. And now you got porn on your platform. Now you got one of your main poster boys at Kick showing porn to minors. So maybe you now recognize the importance of moderation, especially as it pertains to an overall platform.
Wait. Let me respond to that. First of all, me going on rants about titty streamers 4 years ago.
And it creates a wedge between you two, because then he sees you as Hasan Ostanox's whole vibe, right? Because if Ostanox said something you didn't agree with him, you probably correct him. So since you don't correct him, he feels like you agree with him. That's how he feels.
Again, but I also don't agree with one. I have once again. I'm going to repeat myself here. I have no control over Ostanox, and you're asking me to check him on behalf of yourself in this situation. If it was something that was like for example, if Ostanox like tried to implicate you in the cover up of a sexual assault or something like that, and I knew for a fact that you had nothing to do with that, I would immediately hit up Ostanox and be like, that's not something you should do. I think that is unacceptable. I don't think that you agree with this. Or even if he did agree with it, I would ask him why, and I would probably try to correct the record. Okay? That's one thing I would do in that circumstance.
But edgy. So I was like, all right, I'll give some of that energy back. I'll give him some energy back. Because he's like talking this big game. He's like, my charisma was maxed out, blah, blah, blah. So I Google searched, I was like, learning disability schools in Canada, and I screenshotted it, and I sent it to him, and I was like, I don't think I'm qualified to help you out with this one, but here's like a step in the right direction, XOXOXO. And all I have to say is he unfollowed he unfollowed me. I don't know. Ugh.
Okay, but like you gotta bring something here, because I am telling you,
I'm bringing my memory.
God,
that's what I'm bringing.
No, you can't. You
expected me to have clips from 6 years ago on hand?
I said this on stream. If I've said this on stream, you should be able to, like, literally. You've been talking about it since. Wait, did you say 2017?
I said like end of 2017, 2018. It was when I was still living with Mitch. That's when I watched.
I literally started streaming like consistently in the second half of 2018. I started my first day streaming was 2018, I think March. I did not know who you were back then.
Yeah,
I had no idea who you were.
That's what I'm saying. I was so when I started.
Why would I have talked about you? I don't know who you are. I didn't know anything about Twitch.
The Gordon Ramsay.
Where's the sign?
Right. I started the reacting stuff like 2017, end of 2017, beginning of 2018, all the way through to 2019. Right, and that's when you and other streamers pushed on to the hate, because I was getting a lot of attention.